Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Michael Lorenzen, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And, guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the...
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ballgame. Number 14 on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! What a start! Back-to-back homers from the first 2 batters of the game. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Another 1-2 delivery. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. So a full count now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
The batter will be Shea Langoliers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2-0 now. Albies leads off first with one away. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the upper deck and gone. So a two-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0-1 the count. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he misses with it, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Boy, that's 3 straight hits that he surrendered here in the top of inning number 1. Yeah, might be a good time to give the old bullpen a ring. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A toss behind the back. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there. Oscar Yinoa, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up is Miles Straw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And there's one down now. In is Joey Votto now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2. 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down 4-0. The batter will be Christian Pache. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 1-0 home is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. Camargo, 28 years old. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal, put yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Ronald Acuna will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. Hit in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! Ozzie Albies has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So now to the plate, Shea Langoliers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
No balls and a strike to count. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Moustakas leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Aristides Aquino stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Way outside. 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 0-2, here it is. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? Now to the plate, here is Kyle Schwarber as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. In the air out toward right field. Castellanos is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So with 1 gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we see where the Reds find themselves entering play today. The next to bat for Atlanta, Christian Pache. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
2-0.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Straw is there, 2 gone. Stepping in next, Johan Camargo. First pitch of the AB now. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second, fielded by Moustakas. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Camargo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in will be Nick Senzel, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Popped up, Freeman in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now into the box, Miles Straw. He bounced out last time up. Lays off 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2-3 go the Reds. They're down 9-0. Freddie Freeman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Up next, Austin Riley. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Popped up. Votto is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
From the stretch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
Moustakas is there. 1 there. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Sal Romano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on the way. Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fouled away. Romano, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a... And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Omar Narvaez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat, and it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So now to the plate, Jonathan India. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a change-up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. The pitch. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Nick Senzel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike.
Outside.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a... Ronald Acuna steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Runner goes for second. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Now to bat, Miles Straw. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Next to hit, Joey Votto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 balls.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to count.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eugenio Suarez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and the Reds. New inning set to get underway, and up to bat next is Shea Langoliers. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now it'll be Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, career homer number 149, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Roll, only thing he can say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcement.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Aristides Aquino. In there, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the utility man Johan Camargo. From the stretch, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Lucas Sims comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Camargo is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box, Austin Riley.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Down and away, ball one. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1 home.
I got the count, 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ozzie Albies. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. Into the box now, Shea Langoliers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Riley rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Brad Boxberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One and one to Schwarber.
Ball, one strike.
Langoliers at third. Swanson is over at second with one down in the inning. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
2-1.
2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Senzel backing up on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now here is Nick Senzel. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. To the plate now, Miles Straw. Swinging a soft liner over to Albies. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And the Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for.
Ready now is Johan Camargo. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside. Two and oh.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, here is Ronald Acuna. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. No
That's
offer
in.
on
Ball
that
two.
one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here is Freddie Freeman, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the
he's in
cycle.
there.
But the runner's back easily. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Acuna, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. At the plate now is Eugenio Suarez. Starting things for his side. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Popped him up. Riley will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. In now for the Reds, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Camargo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now is the DH, Aristides Aquino. He went down on strikes last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The Reds down to their last strike. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
The next 3-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will put this one away, and the Braves will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over. 15-2 the final tally here. The Braves put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Huascar Ynoa notches his third win of the year. Michael Lorenzen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Washington Nationals put together 10 total hits as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 10-2. The Mets knocked out 12 hits as
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo.